So, okay, here we go. So, welcome everyone in the weekly community call. Right now we are live on Instagram, we are live on Facebook, and we are live on YouTube. So, trying three different platforms at the same time. For those who can join right now, welcome. For those who aren't able and who will probably rewatch the video, um, yeah, thanks for joining, and you can review the entire footage. So I'll have an eye open in regards to people who are joining, yes or no. So we'll see where it brings us today. But today actually is the first call in the new year, so 2023, a year of new opportunities, a year of new abilities, new challenges. Yeah, basically the start of another 12 months where you can change your life for the better. So again, often we close the year and we look back and we say to ourselves like, hey, what did the past year look like, and what are my intentions for the new year, right? So we kind of reflect, and reflecting in life is crucial. You need to reflect to look back and say like, hey, this was positive, this was negative, and what do I want to change, right? Because often we have those vowels, right? We have the vowels, we have the goals, we have the dreams, and when it's the New Year's, we're all happy, we're all in a good mood, we're raising the glass, all good, all well. But right now, we are already 2 weeks in New Year, and the question is, from my end, like, where are you standing right now? So maybe a first question to start off is, what are the three main lessons that you learned from 2022? Right? So this will be crucial. So I'm putting it here in the chat as well in YouTube. So if you're joining the call, feel free to introduce yourself and yeah, just briefly introduce your name, and feel free to ask me questions in the chat, and also reply to the answers I'm putting in the chat. So the intention is here to have a call with like-minded people, like-minded individuals who are changing their life for the better, right? So we want all personal and business breakthrough. We all have our improvements in terms of mind, money, body relation, right? We all have our own life, our own world, and we all have our hurdles, right? Life is fortunately and unfortunately unpredictable. So often things cross our path, and it all comes down how you look at the side of things. So perspective is always key. Perspective is always crucial. So you need to put perspective in your life, right? And it all comes down, how mature are you? How stable? How matured? How um, evolved is your mindset, right? I mean, the more you're controlled in life, the more you're relaxed in life, the more you go with the flow in life, the more you take hurdles as growing opportunities instead of problems, yeah, the easier your life will be, and the easier you will flow in life, the easier you will float in life. And this is crucial. And this will be crucial in 2023 as well, because what will make the difference if you don't change the picture, if you don't change the things that weren't working in 2022, then it will be exactly the same. If I talk to you 24, you will say to me like, yeah, I was facing the same issues like the year before. Why? Because you didn't change. And change is not easy, because again, I've said this already many times, the old version of yourself will always try to pull you back. And it all comes down to changing the picture, change your paradigm, change your narrative. And this is difficult because we are ingrained, we are all ingrained, we come in this world, and the first thing we know is when we get our conscious mind, right? Let's say at the age of 4, 5, 6, we become conscious, we start thinking. The first thing we learn is the things from our parents, right? And this is what we all have to understand, and this is a really important part in life. So again, let me know in the chat, what were the things, the three main lessons that you learned from 2022. So I'm just checking here on Facebook. Uh, okay. Yes. No, checking here. No reactions at this point. There went something wrong here on Facebook, so I'm restarting. Okay, and we should be live again in Facebook. Okay, there was a small technical issue. That kind of stuff can happen, of course, when you're going live. This is the joy of the game. So let me see here. Okay, we're live. This is all good, all well. I'm just changing goals this year, and this will be very very crucial because this will change the picture, right? We all have dreams, we all have goals, but the question is, what do you want to change this year? So, what is your intention this year? Will you finally want to evolve in terms of mind? You want to evolve in terms of body. You want to have a better body, to eat healthier, to do more sports. You want to meditate, for instance. You want to learn another language. You want to learn a skill set. Maybe you want, again, some good friends in your life, maybe new friends, right? Maybe you want to have a new loving relationship. Maybe you want to evolve the relationship with your kids, with your parents, etc. Or maybe you say like, yeah, now is the time to change my career. Maybe you're stepping into a new job. You want to have a new job. You want to finally yeah, do what you want to do. Maybe you will chase your passion. Maybe you start that side hustle, right? And then over time, you can evolve from the main job to the side hustle and make from the side hustle your main job. So we all have ambitions this year. And it's actually the perfect time to tune in right now because we're the 12th of Jan. And it's a good time to already evaluate like, okay, those are the three things I learned from 2022. But the question is, how will you make sure you hit your goals in 2023? So I'll add this in the chat as well, right? How will you make sure that you hit those goals? And this is where the fundaments of goal setting will pop because you can have dreams, you can have goals, you can have whatever you want in life. You can, yes, strive anything in life, but it all comes down to have an action plan. So, end of the year is good, new year is good, but actually every day it's new year. So every day we have a new year. And every day you have the opportunity to work on your dreams and your goals, right? So you need to break down those goals from, let's say, the long term goals, the big dreams, let's say 5 years plus, 3 years plus, to midterm goals, to short term goals, let's say goals shorter than a year. And then you need to dig into those goals and divide them over quarters, months, weeks, and even days. So you need to have daily goals, and it all needs to add up according to your plan. It's like going to the gym. How many of you who are listening right now, who are viewing right now, how many had the good intention to change their eating pattern and we gonna do sports? Probably you started maybe the 1st of Jan already, right? You went for a run, you went for a hike, you went for a swim, and it's already 12 days later and it's still winter time. It's not that easy to dive into sports right now. It requires a little more effort. But how many already are breaking the pattern? Maybe you're not running every day. Maybe it's already like two every now and then. Let's say you're not motivated. You're like, oh, I don't want to go. I'm a bit tired. I'm this and that. So you're already digging and diving again in the old version of yourself. Excuses, and excuses will bring you nowhere. Excuses will bring you literally nowhere. Excuses is literally just yourself searching for a reason not to do so. This is the point of excuses. So the question is, how many excuses were you already inventing the past 12 days? Are you already digging into the excuse mindset? Are you again digging into the lack mindset? Are you again digging into beliefs? Are you again pulling yourself into the old version of yourself? So it's really, really difficult to yeah to understand this, and it's human because we are ingrained, we are programmed to live a comfortable life. We don't want to force ourselves because being successful in any area, and it doesn't matter if you're successful financially wise, career wise, or you are a successful housewife, or you raise your kids in a successful way. So success is a wide spectrum, but in the end, as human beings striving success, chasing money, etc., is not in our DNA. We want to be comfortable. So it requires effort to step into the new version of yourself, to step out of the comfort zone, as they call it. I call it your matrix, right? You have your framework, you have your matrix, and it's difficult on a daily basis to motivate yourself to step out of that matrix. So you need to have a strong belief system, and a strong belief system goes hand in hand with strong goals and dreams and an action plan and a mindset. So it all is correlated and it's all tied up to each other. It's all tied together. So the question is, why do you give up then? Well, often we give up those good vows, right? The New Year vows, we give up because there's not enough intrinsic motivation. What is the motivation for you to get that killer beach body? What is the motivation for you to dive into a new job? You need to have a motivation, and money as such is not a motivation. No, you need to have a higher purpose, and a higher purpose in life is crucial, right? So, in the meantime, welcome Eva and welcome Jose. So you can say hi in the chat. We're live on Instagram, live on Facebook, and live on YouTube at the same time. So thanks for joining the party here. You can always review what I was saying the past 12 minutes. So we're talking about goals, right? We're talking about setting goals, the new year, new goals, new ambitions, and the question is how large is basically your appetite still at this point. So if you have questions, you can ask them here in the chat. I put two questions in the YouTube chat, and the first question was, what are your three main lessons that you learned from 2022? And the second question is, how will you make sure you hit your goals in 2023? So how will you change the picture? And this is where it all comes down to, right? I mean, you can have the ambition, you can have the appetite, but it fades away really quick, right? This is the problem with motivation. That's why motivational coaches, and now I'm talking to myself, right? Motivational coaches are great. You go to a seminar, you attend the course, whatever, and you're highly motivated, but you go back to the old or the, let's say, your current reality, right? The people around you who weren't joining this course. So the motivation element really fades away really quick. So it goes like really fast. Like after a few days, you're basically back to square one. So it's difficult to keep yourself motivated. And this is if you compare it in a curve, and you can see this in my program as well. I dive into this in detail. I will explain you like how you can stay motivated, and you stay motivated because then the persistence, the discipline, and the consistency will kick. And this is basically the hidden secret, because there is no secret. When people ask me what's the secret to be successful, what's the secret to have a killer body, what's the secret to lose weight, what's the secret to have a dream job, what's the secret to make X amount of money, there is no secret. The secret is it's all in you. It's all about you. So the more you're motivated, and the more you're motivated because of your persistence, your discipline, and your consistency. Literally, you say like, no matter what, I show up and I do what I have to do, and this is the way the cookie crumbles. Period. Well, if you surpass this, and the first weeks it's the most difficult. For week one, let's say you're highly motivated. Week two, it fades away. Week three, it's terrible. And now we are approaching week three in January. So this is the critical point. And the moment you persist, you have the consistency, you have the discipline, and you pursue what you really want, the more easier it will get. It's just you need to literally cross a critical point. But from the moment you cross the critical point and you leverage that momentum, then it will become a habit. And when your new let's say your new actions become routine, become habits, and in general this is after, let's say, 4 up to 6 8 weeks maximum, then you have the new routine in your life. And when you have the new routine, you will get used to it, and it will be in, yeah, let's say, an automated way to run your life. But but and this is the big thing, you need to have, first of all, clear dreams and goals. And the more specific, the easier it will be. Because a goal needs to be, first of all, specific, secondly, achievable, and thirdly, it needs to be challengeable, right? It needs to be a challenge. And when a goal resonates to those three key factors, to those key three elements, then you have a strong goal. And it can be anything in any area: mind, money, body, relationship wise. But if it resonates to those three criteria, then you have a strong goal. And when you have those goals, you create the action plan, like I was saying before. How will I achieve that goal? What is the timeline? What do I have to do to achieve that goal? Right? Be very specific and divide it in, let's say, digestible chunks, right? Parts. So you say, like, okay, I need to break down this goal into, let's say, 5 months, right? Or let's say 6 months from now, like half year. 6 months, you divide by weeks, you divide by days. And then it's digestible and you will keep being motivated and stimulated on a daily basis. And even the moments, believe me, don't think I wake up in the morning, I'm like yes, let's rock it, and I have this dream life. No, I'm human after all. I mean, life goes up and down. It goes in waves, right? And one day it's awesome, and the other day it's terrible. But if you have those strong fundamentals in place, if you have this action plan in place, it will stimulate not first of all your mental sets, your mindset, the mental vitamins, but it will also give you physically appetite to dig into it and to kick off and to start, because you know that you're putting in the effort. And this is why, in my opinion, where we talk about the easiest way to literally teach yourself this discipline is to go to the gym. And I'm talking to both men and women here, right? And I'm not talking about lifting weights, etc., but it can be running, cardio, whatever you want to do, but just sport, because sport is the easiest way, first of all, to start, right? It's easy accessible. You don't need a lot of money to do it, and you can do it on a daily basis, basically whenever you want. But when you do this, what will happen? It's actually a showcase to achieve the different things in your life as well. Because if you, I will take myself as an example, right? I'm literally working out now already, like I think it's now 2 years, no, 2, 3, 4 years, but the past 2 years really intensive. And the reason why I'm so motivated is because I know how much effort it costs to be in a good shape. So why would I spoil this? Why would I throw this away, right? You will not do this, because then you're basically, yeah, you're basically bullshitting yourself. So this is not what you want. So you put in the effort, you put in the consistency, and believe me, I don't want, but I just do it. I just go and I just do it, and afterwards you feel good. You not only feel mentally good, but also physically. And over time, you will see the result. And it takes time. People think I go 2, 3 times to the gym and here is the killer body, or I lose 10 kg, whatever you want to do. No, you need to put in the effort. You need to watch your food. You need, it's a different lifestyle, but it's so good because it, first of all, you have the physical result. You will feel better. You will feel higher energy, motivated, stimulated. Also mentally, you're you will be stronger, you will be more lucid, you will be more alert, you will be more in the moment. And this will translate itself into your life as well, because you're creating a new way of life, and it will help you in your daily life to achieve other goals as well, like financial goals, personal goals, relationship goals, whatever that you want to achieve in your life. You will make it happen because you're creating the routine, the habit, the consistency, the discipline, showing up for yourself, basically being accountable. And it all comes down to be accountable. Accountability, to have the responsibility as well, very important. And this all comes down, it's all tied up to self-love. And again, here we go again. Yeah, I'm saying this many times in my videos, but this is true. It all comes down to energy and vibration. And energy and vibration is tied up with love. And it all comes down, love, with gratitude. And gratitude is abundance. The more gratitude, the more abundant you will be. The more abundance, I mean, you will get in your life. And this is a process. This is a transformation. And I put a video this morning out there about transformation, that it's difficult for people around you to understand that you're transforming. It's not easy for people to understand. It's difficult to digest, because what is transformation? It's not tangible. They cannot touch it. Yeah, you're the new version of yourself, but they don't understand. And we're all undergoing transformations. And especially when you're getting older, when you reach the age of, let's say, 30, 40, and 50 max, you put things in perspective. What is the meaning of life? What is my purpose? What do I really want to do? What do I want to chase, right? And especially now in the current times we live in, the world is it's a changing world. Everything is changing. We are in the midst of the technological revolution. We are the youngsters. We are the ones who have to do it right now. So we need to go with the flow, or we are left behind. So, and this translates in your personal life as well. So you, the people who are watching right now, you are actually um, part of this as well. We are all part of the chain, of the big chain, and that's why I had a small pause with Insta. But for me, it happened all at once. It was mind, money, body relation all at the same time. So I literally felt in a desert, right? In a desert with no fundaments, and then you have to restart, and you have to restart from scratch. And this is when you put things in perspective. You transform. You heal to the better version of yourself. You leave behind all the things that were bad. You keep the good things, the values, the norms, and then you come to the core of life. What really matters: values, norms, self-respect, self-love, honesty. And when you have this with yourself, and you take care of yourself, and you have this gratitude and self-love, this is the moment where you will attract it in your life as well, because this is the law of attraction. It's one of the universal laws. What you give is what you will get, right? What you radiate is what you will attract in your life. And this is, in terms of your vows for this year, the same. You have your vows, right? You have your ambitions this year. But if you don't change your picture, if you don't want this transformation, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. You will talk to me and you will ask me, well, but why this, why that? Yeah, why? Because you don't want to put in the effort. First, look into yourself. The answers are in yourself. The power is in yourself. The energy is in yourself. And when you have this unity with yourself, this infinity with yourself, when you have this intrinsic motivation to do it for yourself, because it's you, it's only you, then you will move the needle. And I know it's difficult. I also have difficult moments and more difficult moments than easy moments. But it's in the end your belief system. And when you reprogram your belief system, then this is applicable for in any area in your life for the rest of your life. And this is what you will transpond. This is what you will radiate to the ones around you as well. And it's up to you who you allow in your life and who no longer serves you in your life. And this is a hard, sometimes a hard, let's say, um, topic to digest. It's difficult to say goodbye to situations, people that no longer serve the purpose in your life. And maybe the contracts are fulfilled in situations, maybe work situations. It's time to look for something else because it no longer serves your purpose. But you need to look back with gratitude. And it was a lesson you learned, and you're back in the hallway, right? You're back in the hallway with many, many doors. There's so many doors for all of us, right? And you're in the hallway, but you need to open because we are humans and we are logical. We are logical creatures. So we try to search the reason. And this is the problem. This is when the ego takes over, right? The ego will always try to find the reason. What is the reason why this happens? Why X? Why Z? Why the why? And you need to try to control this ego and say like, no, it happened with a reason. I'm grateful. I learned the lesson, right? Because we're all teachers and we're all students for each other. We all hold each other mirrors. That's the way it works. And every day we have lessons. Every week, every month, in your lifetime, they're big lessons. They're painful lessons. They're difficult lessons. And we all have our portion. Sometimes it's a tsunami, like in my case, or sometimes it just happens over the entire course of your life. But it's about the lesson, and to understand that you need to embrace this lesson, learn the lesson, and you better learn, because if you not learn, you will have to learn the lesson again. That's how life works, a life mechanic. You will get the same situation. If you have a job where they treat you like shit, let's put it this way, then you will be treated like shit again in your next job until you learn the lesson. And that's how it works. But then when you accept this and you open a new door, it will be a new lesson, of course, but you will have evolved. And this is where you major in life. This is where you understand how the life mechanics work. This is where you become a healed version of yourself. This is where you become a better version of yourself. And this is wisdom. And this is what we all have to cultivate. We have to cultivate this wisdom. And we all have our lessons. And it's hard. It's hard. It can be relationship, right? One is complaining he's not in a relationship, the other one is complaining he's in a relationship. But there's all lesson to be learned. And it's all give and take. And it's all about respecting the third party. And it's all about learning the perspective and to relativize and to look different at the side of things, to zoom out, to have the 10,000 view feet, right? That's what you have to get, the bird perspective. I'm so fed up This year I will change. But they don't. They don't because it's comfortable. And that's what I was trying to say. We're all comfortable human beings. We live by comfort and we live by reason, by ego. We want to know the why. We want to stay where we are. It's good. We stay in toxic relations because, yeah, it's easy. It's easy. I have my food, I have my intimacy, blah, 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 blah. It's easy. We share the cost, whatever. But they're not happy. And over time, this is a cancer. And over time, it's a cancer. And then maybe it's too late to change the picture, right? And the same with jobs. People stay in toxic job environments because of the money. The paycheck is taking them in a slavery position because they have to pay the bills. And yes, we have to pay the bills, and it can be good for a given period of time to have an overlaps to bridge. But you need to do something you want, right? And money is always good, right? Without money, we cannot live. This is for sure. But you need to try to find what makes you happy in your situation, relationship wise, job wise, financially wise, personal wise, your body, your mental health, whatever. But this is what you need to do. And this is how you will achieve your goals. So why we give up? Why we give up the vows already? Why we give up the good intentions, right? Why do we give up? Because the pain is not high enough. So if the pain is not high enough, so if your motivation, right, is the same word, if the pain is not high enough, you will not change. I will tell you straight. So if you made now, you have your ambitions for the new year, I will tell you straight. If you say, for instance, yeah, you know what, I will change my job because I want to make more money. I will tell you, if this is your only motivation, it will not happen. It needs to be detailed. It needs to be more specific because this will not get you out of bed every day. Money can never be a motivation as such. No, it needs to be your ambition. Maybe it's a challenge. Maybe it's a new company. They want to open a new market. Maybe you're the right person to do this. This will keep you driving and this will make you valuable, right? And this is a different approach. Relationships the same. Oh yeah, but now I will find my dream partner, or I will get rid of my relationship. I want to stop. It doesn't make me happy anymore. I cannot. Yeah, but if you don't take action, if you don't talk with your partner about this, or you don't have for yourself listed like what does the perfect partner, and there's no perfect, but what are the criteria I want to search in a partner, then you need to know this, or it will not happen. If you want to go to the gym, you will not go to the gym like this. No, you need to have a plan. I want to have a six pack to walk the beach, right? And to have a small parade with my cocktail this summer. This is specific and it's achievable. But if you say like I just go for the gym and I don't know how much kg I will lose, that's not the point. You need to know I want to lose 10 kg, 5 kg by I don't know 3 months, and then in 6 months 10 kg. This is specific, right? Achievable and challenging. So again, the three criteria, and this is how you have to do it. And we all have the ability um, every day. It doesn't have to be New Year. We all have the ability to change our picture on a daily basis. So every day we have the opportunity. We wake up. So when you wake up, again, you can be happy. You're blessed. You need to be grateful. And I know it sounds corny, but that's the way it is. You're in good health, I hope. You have two arms, you have two legs, you have a functional brain, right? And you can do it. You can do it. You can work with your hands, you can work with your brain, but you can change your picture. And we all have the ability to change our picture. And you need to set your own framework. You need to define for yourself when enough is enough. In relations as well, how long will you take what you don't want to take? In a job as well, how long will you allow your boss to piss you off, to treat you like a piece of garbage? No, no, you need to step up for yourself and you need to change the picture. And maybe all is going well in your life, right? I mean, then you're be grateful if all is going well, but then still you have ambitions. Maybe you want to have more money. Maybe you want even a better body. Maybe you want a nicer house. You want a new car. You want new friends, whatever. Or you want to go, I don't know, to a specific holiday this year. Whatever it may be, but you need to have a goal and a dream. Without goals, life is pointless. You will navigate in life without navigating. And it's like taking a plane, but the pilot doesn't know the coordinates. Yeah, then you will end up somewhere else. If you want to go to US, you will end up in Asia probably, right? And this is not the point. So specific goals lead to dreams lead to specific goals, and specific goals will lead to a specific action plan. And the difficult part again is to stay into the action. And this is also the purpose of the call, is to build this online community. And I was waiting for the holidays to end, right? The Christmas and New Year's holidays. So we kick off now on a good note with good intentions. And the purpose of this weekly call is to have free access to the call, right? And you can also join the free Facebook community where we have like-minded individuals, people who want to move on in their life, who want to take action, who want to achieve goals and dreams, who want to be motivated and stimulated on a daily basis. And this is the purpose of the weekly calls. So even if you join only a few minutes, that's fine. You can always rewatch. I have my daily posts on the social media channels, as you know or not know, so you can find it through the links in the bio. Also, check my online program. I created an online program. There's free information there when you click the link in the bio, so no worries. There's also a free video that you can watch with 10 tips to change your picture. And I'm also thinking about launching for maybe 10 individuals, 10 motivated individuals. I still need to define the criteria, but maybe I will have a one-on-one coaching session, right? As kind of an intake call where we have a one-on-one coaching session and I will dive into your specific case, right? And together we will define the Achilles's, right? The things you want to achieve in your life and maybe this year, etc. So we can look at your situation. I can give my point of view. I can coach you where needed as kind of a starting point, right? So this is something I'm thinking about as well. So there's definitely more to come. There will be small courses as well that I'm working on that will be launched. Maybe a podcast that will be launched. So there's definitely new things on the horizon. First things first, of course, right? But there are new things on the horizon. This weekly call is a very, very good starting point. So thank you for everyone who was joining today. You are a game changer, right? You are a generational shifter because the fact you invest in yourself is the best investment you can do. So you joined the past 30 minutes and this speaks for itself. This means that you are open to be coachable, and it all starts to be open when you open up to listen to someone who is trying to teach you life lessons, who is trying to teach you wisdom from the heart in an authentic way, which I'm doing because don't forget, I'm just a normal guy next door. I'm just sharing my story because probably it sounds compelling to you, right? Maybe certain elements do, others don't. But if I can only motivate you with one insight to change your life for the better, then I see myself as accomplished. So thank you for joining today. If there are any other questions, I'm just checking here. I don't see any question right now. So again, we see each other next week. Check the link in the bio. Check the free video if you haven't yet. Sign up. It's for free, literally for free. So you just enter your email and you will get the free all in an automated way. And next week we will dive into a new compelling topic. So thanks for joining. Change your life for the better. Again, go into the action. Think about what I was saying. Show up for yourself. You will love yourself. And when you love yourself, then you take the action. You be consistent, be persistent, and make it happen. Thanks for joining and see you next week. Bye bye.